Just call me Rookie. Happy Friday, y'all. Welcome to Coffee with Gigi. Sorry if I can't see a whole lot. It takes me forever to read your guys' stuff, but my eyeballs are still watering like crazy. So yeah, and I've had to change my, as you see, my live like 10 times. Well, not that many times, but in my head I did. Until I finally figured out what I was going to do. And then the grandson, he went ahead and changed that up on us and said, yeah, no, you're not doing your live then. You're going to do it now because I'm taking a nap now. So, yeah, fell asleep on the living room floor. Thank God his face was clean and I could just throw him in bed. Poor kid. So, yeah, Kai's going to be bummed because I think she was hoping she'd be here. Which meant we started 2 hours early, which means it's 6:30 a.m. her time. But, yeah, I figured I'd come up at least some bullshit for a while. See what you guys had to offer and tell me about today on this fine Friday. Shitty weather here, raining. Well, 54 and cloudy, but it's going to rain, guaranteed. And yeah, got my grandson for the weekend. And that's about it. Wasn't able to go help Marv on his plane. He wasn't happy about that. Don't blame him. It's very frustrating when you want stuff done. You can't get it done in a timely manner. So, I understand. But, grandson comes first. Okay, Matrix. Well, you enjoy that. So, anyways, let's say hey to everybody. Kai wins Booby Prize this morning. She was on it. And Wasp, howdy, darling. Good to see you here. Illiterate, already on my ass. Don't be messing with me, illiterate. Matrix, right behind him. Sick of britches. How are you, darling? Little bit. What's up? I'm so excited. Girl. Oh my gosh. Way too many penises. So if you want to join, what the fuck are you talking about? She wants to invite more females because it's a sausage party. Huh? No. What's up, Mishka darling? How are you? Well, yeah, that is true. If you're talking about me, oh no, you're talking about that crazy woman. Yeah, she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. How are you, crazy hillbilly? Well, that just jumped. There. Stingray, how are you? Luna, what's up, darling? Matrix, you little sick one. Know what you're doing to a tree, but be nice to the tree, okay? Never did anything to you. Did you send? Well, I didn't see the picture. Did you? Did you text it or did you Facebook it? It's so exciting. Babies, they're so much fun. You're welcome here. Why would you say that? Don't even. I gotta tell you guys, I'm not a big coddler, so. You have to go do yard work? You're leaving me for yard work, Sugar Britches. Really? Oh. Oh my goodness. Look at the hooters on that woman. Holy cow. Oh my god, it's a perfect baby bump. Dude, I thought you got him reduced. A lot of good that did, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh, look, second picture. You got a hole there. See it? I used to tell the girls that had those, like the girls at work, they'd have nice chi-chis and they'd have that hole in their cleavage. I'd stick my finger in there. You got a hole there. Okay, Sugar Britches. My grass is halfway up to my knees. I only have today to get it cut. Yeah, get on that shit. Or get you a yard, boy. Yum, Stingray. Yeah, we just got all the soil turned. So now we gotta get out there and plant it all. We're getting on it. Trying. I'm so excited. I can't wait. We just got to try my stuff. And the recipes. Mm-hmm. For some reason I thought you I thought you already did. Well, that's a good thing, because just imagine if you'd have got them reduced and then they'd have grown. Look who's here. Oh, wait. Oh, just a minute. Good morning, Char. How are you, darling? How you feeling? Oh, fuck. Cat, you can't. So you've been dealing with this pain without, like, I know I'm not a miracle worker, but you should have called me so we could brainstorm, lady. You got to get that pain under control, honey. I know that you've probably heard that 500 times. Hi, Andy. Now you got my brain turning, cat. See here, we cut whether it rains or not, Sugar Britches, because it fucking rains all the time. Hey, Oilers. How are you, sir? I don't blame you, honey. Just you can do a little bit of gardening for this year. I mean, at least so that you got good stuff to eat. Growing that baby. Just do some planters on your. Don't you have like a little patio porch area? Something? You'd be amazed. They have those one hanging things for tomatoes too that you can hang. You just go out and pluck those suckers off. I think they have them for strawberries and something else. I'm looking here. Well, I know you have meds, but if you're in pain and you still have meds, then something's not working. You know what I'm saying, Kat? Because you should be on top of the meds. Are you doing the big no-no of waiting until, oh God, I can't stand the pain no more. Okay, I'll take a med. Because if you are, don't make me come break my foot, Kat. Plus, I break my leg in the process because you're like fucking 50 feet taller than I am. I'd have to get a ladder. Yes, do call me later, Kat. The baby is going to his auntie's later too, so. But I knew I needed to get my coffee club out of the way, even though I only got 8 on board. Oh well. It's the 8 important ones, right? Are you keeping the foot elevated, Kat? I seen that you were online last night. I was in bed. You were up. It's the nerves that were cut. That sharp electric pain shoots up all my toes. Oh, motherfucker. That just makes me hurt hearing you say it. And nerve pain's a hard one because it is hard to stay on top of it. But it just means you need to be severely medicated for now. That's too bad. Some bitch. That's right, Mishka. Arby. Did you see Arby? I didn't see him. Oh. You hear people from Gigi do all the drugs all the time. No, fuck that. That's not what I'm saying. Hi, Bruce. How are you? Y'all, make sure you go and check out each other's channels. Remember, it's why everybody's got wrenches. I mean, unless you're an OG, y'all had wrenches before this bright idea I stole from everybody else. But you got those wrenches so you can go to everybody's channel, and it's easier to go to everybody's channel that way and sub up to them. Even if you don't hit the notification and go watch their shit or whatever, just go sub to them. It helps a lot. And if you go like 1 or 2 of their videos, it helps even more. But just subbing helps tremendously. You're in chat, high as a kite. Oh, fuck. I had this executive director that she went and had, I think it was knee surgery. I can't remember. She had some kind of surgery. Anyways, she was in the hospital and she was a workaholic. Like, she never put down her job. Like, she just did it all the time. And while she was higher than, Giraffe's pussy, she decided to go and check her emails. And when she did, she wrote a general email to a bunch of us at work. And it was the most messed up email. I mean, she had cuss words in there where, of course, she didn't even mean to put cuss words because she really wasn't that type of person. But and she had that email all screwed up. So when she was kind of with it enough, I called her back while we were doing a meeting and read her back her email, and oh my gosh, it was so funny. It was a pretty funny email. Anyway, drugs. We love drugs. Absolutely, positively. That one's the biggest problem. Kickbacks, please. RV. Um, yeah, I'll send them your way. Sure. You start at one my time. Okay. All right. Well, as soon as my grandson wakes up, I have to be off here. So, and I want to keep it under 2 hours because you know it's all about Gigi getting her clips without having to clip. Oh yeah, yeah. You probably shouldn't. Not a good idea. So yeah, as you see, everybody, when we finish here, Oilers, he's going live at 1 p.m. And I think they basically do lots of chatting, and he's he is a big sports fanatic, obviously. So you get lots of that too. Drinks and chats, yeah. Yep, I am taking the easy way out. Can't have StreamYard do my work for me. It's so much easier. I kind of do wish like they would have picked more out of my last one that I had because all they picked was the questions that I did, and I was like, that's not what I freaking wanted. I want the funny stuff we talk about. There's tons of clips. I'm not drinking. I'm drinking coffee in my cup that is from Traveling Fools. It says, "Go play a game of hide and go. Go fuck yourself." And yes, I said go twice because my cups is a two go goer. I sound like a naughty school teacher. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. A little bit can't be drinking right now. Fucking RV. Um, I think Kat should come on while she's hired and 10 Walson piss ants. Come on, Kat. Come on, we'll see like where your higher than kite attitude takes you. Savage, is that Savage, or is that somebody trying to play him? I'm not giving him a wrench if it's not Savage. Hi, what's up, lass? Sorry, everybody. Did I miss anybody back here? Saying hi to anybody? I think I got everybody. Yeah, if y'all haven't subbed up to Bruce's, he's you know what he's all about. Well, and more. Yeah, his channel's pretty cool. Harvey. That is the Savage's new name for sure. Okay. If Kat says it, then it must be so. Yeah. Well, there's no. There you go. Drop your link. Perfect. Here, go Savage. You in like Flint. And did I do? Hey, what's up, baby? Yes. Um. As soon as I realized that I was going live, baby. How you think I get through it? You got a whole bunch of people in there. Nice. He's on it. Who am I? I keep losing track here. Pay digits. What's up? So you got to explain that. And now I know you think I'm going to think I'm stupid, but I don't understand it. The Finkel thing. Can you color me a picture? Because I need help with it. That's like the 10th time I've seen you put that somewhere, P digits, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell it means. Should I just look it up? Maybe that's what I should do. It'd be much easier, and you happen to explain it to me like I'm 4, which you would have to do. Trust me. Oh, it's right there. Oh. Oh. Is this why you wanted me to do you, fucker? And now I don't even want to click on the video. I'm afraid to. Tell me what I'm looking at. P digits. Oh no. Should I open it a little bit? Should I play it? I'm afraid to. I'm scared. Katie K. What's
Yes.
up, my darling?
Let me tell
I
you
should play
something. Anything I say will not be held against me in a court of law.
Okay.
I'm
She
serious.
how do you do what do you say? This is a disclosure.
Yes.
Katie K cannot be held again. She
Accountable.
can't be held accountable for anything. Yes. For anything she
Not
says or
today.
does.
Not today.
Not today. Probably not tomorrow either.
No.
So
72 hours. I will not be held accountable for anything I do or say. And hello, everybody in chat. I'm trying to see, can I
so
pull up chat on my phone? No.
I didn't get to hear. How did the surgery go? Did everything go good? Did you see? Did you
So,
pay attention to everything that was going on?
Gigi, let me tell you. So I go in, I get the surgery. He comes and I said, listen, I am flying. He said, I know you are, but you got to sit up. And so I sat up and he said, okay. They gave me every 15 minutes in recovery a shot of Dilaudid. And I said, why am I getting so much medicine? He said, because I couldn't do the surgery I said I was going to do. It's totally different. There was so much damage. So I'm sorry, everybody. I hope you all ate lunch. So I have a 1 inch across, about 4, from your big toe to your pinky toe,
Mm.
a steel bar sticking out of my foot.
Ow,
And
motherfucker.
and
No.
so there's no weight. You cannot put an ounce of weight on your foot. And then to the
Oh.
bar is all these wires going in and out, coming out my toes with stitches. My daughter was livid.
They let you come home?
My daughter was so livid because I ended up buying a knee scooter, and my insurance company, the doctor's office never got the wheelchair, so it just came just about an hour ago, and the scooter came this morning, and my son-in-law put it together, and then Buddy stayed. I mean, he took care of me all last night, and he would just come in, because he told me every 4 hours I have to take a Percocet. And I'm like, I don't like feeling dopey, or you know what I mean? I
Oh, I
like to
know,
be.
but you got to.
I
Not
know.
with that kind
Trust me.
of
I
holy
know.
shit.
Mm-hmm. So, and then they put a soft cast on the top of my foot, and the bottom, they put it from underneath the metal bar to my heel and then wrapped it all. And I am telling you, like, I slept from when I got home till 1 o'clock this morning, and Buddy's sitting there. He says, "You okay? You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And he goes, "Let's do a live." Like, why did 1 o'clock in the morning? So then
I know I didn't
three
get to
o'clock
see
in
it
the
all.
morning, he said, "Let's do it," because I was wide awake. I took my pain pill. I was sitting there having a conversation with him. And I said, "Go ahead, but I'm in chat." "No, come up." I said, "Are you crazy?" Then I was slurring my words. I was like, "No, you ain't going to make a fool out of me."
Arby wants to see pics. He's ready to, he's
Arby,
ready to.
when
Arby,
72 hours, when I can release the soft cast from the bottom of my foot, I will send them to Gigi and she can send them to you, because I won't even be looking. You can see the
so
little wires sticking out of my
where's
toes, and
the
then they're all stitched in. Oh, wait, the best is, you ready for this? In 6 weeks, they have to take it all out.
what is the steel rod doing in there?
It's holding all the metal and the wires in my feet, because he said the brakes were so bad, what he was going to do, and then you could rotate 20%, 40% of body weight. But because the brakes were so bad, the rod is holding the wires to make my feet, my
Can I show
toes.
everybody this picture of your foot broken?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. I gotta
Got to
share.
blow it up so they can see it. I want to see a pic in Discord.
Let me see here. Where do I want to
Uh,
send it? Let me put it.
oh, isn't Arby the doctor that wants to charge me $268 an hour to talk to him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a free
This will probably
consultation.
cost us. This will probably cost us.
I want a free
Letting him look.
consultation.
Letting him look at your X-ray will probably cost us.
Uh,
Okay, where'd I send it? Oh, I sent it to my email.
I don't know where you sent it.
I sent it to my email. Gmail. So you're keeping your foot elevated and
It's
I can't even.
elevated. Yes, and when I called the doctor this morning, I kept telling him it feels like electrical currents are running from my toe to my knee. And he said, "Well, a lot of nerves were cut and sliced, and the nerves are like just having a party down there, flipping out." So he said, "Oh, I'll get you gabapentin." And I was like, "Oh." But it's the only thing. And he said I only have to take it for like 4 or 5 days. So 4 or 5 days it is, because I can't. I mean, it literally wakes you up.
Oh, yeah. I'll bet it does. Oh, what the fuck? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Jesus, everything went away. Okay. There.
Oh, those look terrible. Look at them things up top. They look like that's my toenails, and it's not. And then I have a fracture going across the top. Push it up the other way. Yeah, so see all them fractures broken. See it, Arby? And then my big one, and then I fractured right there that holds all the toes in. It's ridiculous. Y'all see my feet now.
So it broke right here, and then it broke
Mhm.
all
Hang
over
on.
here. Oh, it looks like it broke there too. Or not. Is that not a break? Maybe I'm wrong.
Sorry. Where's the break? Where are we pointing?
Well, to begin with, right here's
You got to
these
blow the
these
picture
ones.
up so you can see where all the bones are snapped.
Okay, just a minute.
hmm Okay, now what are you talking about?
Okay, so
Yes,
down
right where the
here is
little
not.
X is. Yeah.
This isn't. This part, right? Damn it.
Where the X is fractured
Right here?
in the middle of my foot. Yeah.
Oh, so that is. So all the
Yeah.
way across it?
Yeah. So all 5 toes and then the fracture across my foot.
This one don't look. Your big one's broke too?
It's fractured on the side. If you go all the way over to the side, you're going to see a little piece, not where the round circle is, because that was the tag for the X-ray. But if you
Uh-huh.
go over to the side, yeah, that was just a mild fracture. The toes are totally
Uh-huh.
snapped off.
These ones. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fucked.
Hmm. Okay, can you take that down before I vomit?
Okay.
Showing my feet on the live stream.
Well,
Don't it look like those
hi,
are
Sarge.
toenails up top? I'm
Hi,
like, what is
Carla.
that? There's no way my toenails are that long. I wish they were.
Well, I don't think your toes start where those breaks are. Your toes, I don't think really start like the pieces you don't see clear down till the like where those pieces get really skinny, and that's where you actually see your toes protrude out. But the
Mm-hmm.
rest of that you don't see because it's inside your foot. But it looks like your toes are like 3 inches long when they're not.
They're not. But yeah, so that's why I got all that work done.
Oh, so Sherry missed how the broken foot happened.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you. It's a funny, not funny story. I was walking and we have like divots in the lawn and then you have like a layer of dirt and the sidewalk is a little bit higher than the dirt. So when I was stepping off the sidewalk, I didn't actually make my other leg go extended more. So my toes physically bent over the sidewalk into the dirt and I fell forward and I just snapped everything.
Mhm.
Only
How
me.
painful.
That's one of
You just went away. What the hell? Cat? Hmm. I lost your cat. You muted yourself or something. What's scary is she really didn't, it's not like she did something drastic to cause that. It was like a minor, I mean, it wasn't like she kicked something. You know what I mean? I mean, I couldn't even imagine if she did. It would have broke her foot off. Yeah, I'm telling you. Ooh, ow. It just looks painful. Might be cat. Nope. Sarge, how come you're not? Whoa. Sarge needs a wrench. Whoa. Hold the phone. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Sarge? Why don't I see you? There you are. Live. Good morning, Sarge. Oh, I broke all my toes on my left foot chasing the cat on the morning frost while wearing flip-flops. Flip-flops are not made as running shoes. Yeah, no shit. They're not made for older people either, I must say, because we have many little falls from those kind of shoes. Crocs, flip-flops, that kind of stuff. Isn't Waffle House where you fight at 2 or 3 in the morning? Is it at that IHOP? Oh, oh, here comes Kat. She's back.
Yes, sorry, Gigi. I got a phone call. They wanted to
Oh,
know
that was fun.
if the adjustments the gentleman made on the wheelchair work, and they work just fine.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least now you can kind of get around a little bit. Hey, morning, buddy. What's up?
Is that Buddy East Coast?
Yeah, why are you in chat?
Who?
Buddy,
Well,
go to your email, buddy.
I don't think
I
he
know it's hard.
realizes that you send
I
him
know.
links
Go.
all the time.
If you see me live, buddy, you probably have an email, especially during Coffee Club.
Hmm.
But anyways, yeah.
Yes,
Let's see.
that's what happened.
I'm glad that you at least got it out of the way.
Yes, I'm on the mend. I'm on the mend. That's, I got to be positive. I'm on the mend.
Yeah, I was a little concerned that you were.
Hurts like a bitch, but I'm on the mend.
Yeah, when I didn't hear from you yesterday, I was like, yeah, she's praying a lot of pain. Something tells me.
Yeah, I know. Poor Buddy. He was like, don't move. Don't do this. Don't do that. I'll get you this. Oh, I was so thirsty when I got home because you can't have nothing to eat or drink.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, gotta eat something if you're gonna take that medicine. I didn't even care about eating. I was just so thirsty, Gigi. I was like the Sahara Desert.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, Kathy, if you drink a lot, you're gonna have to try to get up and pee. So forget that.
That's right.
We gotta pick and choose our battles.
We'll get you one of those female pee things,
No,
you just
we're
stick
good.
on your
We're good.
hoo-ha and you
No,
just
I'm
pee
good.
right
I'm
over
good.
it into a urinal.
Nothing's going on the hoo-ha.
Not a catheter.
No catheter for me.
Oh, hell
No. You know what's weird? They don't keep you in the hospital for anything anymore.
Mm-mm. No. Not unless they can find ways to like yank a bunch of money, like when my daughter-in-law had my grandson. They milked it for all it was worth. Oh, no, you can't leave yet. We need to check one more test. Oh, wait, we need to check one more test. They waited till the very last minute to realize, oh, we should have took her, the baby C-section.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't let her get up and walk around. No, just lay in bed. Just wait. She never didn't walk or anything before having the baby. They just, as soon as she got into the hospital, they were like, yep, lay in bed. We'll get you all hooked up to everything. Da-da-da-da-da. And yep, you just lay there. Every time I'd call, I'd be like, so is she walking? No, they don't want her to. We asked. They told us no, it's better if they don't. Really? That's how babies end up becoming C-section babies half the time.
Yeah.
Sure shit. What happened?
She had to have a C-section.
Yep. And it damn near killed her. They almost waited too long.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't get the bleeding stopped. There was all kinds of stuff going on by the time they decided, oh, let's do something.
So how much is Arby charging for the x-ray? Tell them the check's in the mail.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh,
He named off the bones. I did see that.
Well, I can't see chat, so I'm on my phone.
You're drinking lots and lots of fluids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am. Trust me, I am. You could ask
Oh, yeah.
BEC. He'll tell you.
Oh, because I'm telling you what, you do not want to not with
I
taking
know.
pain meds.
I
I'm
know.
sure you know.
I know.
Or you'll be trying to shit cement blocks.
Nah. Nah, nah, nah. I just want to get
Wow,
rid of
that's
this.
early, Carla.
What'd she
34
say?
for a hysterectomy. She said she had a hysterectomy at 34.
Oh, that's young.
Yeah, that is.
Mm.
All right, Oilers. Have a good stream.
Oh,
Thanks
that's
for
right.
coming over.
He was going live at 1, right? Your time?
Yep. Pineapple juice is healing.
Yeah, it's good for inflammation. Whoever said that, you are correct.
Carla.
Yeah, it's very good for
I should put it
inflammation.
that way you don't have to worry. I spent 54 days in the hospital. Final cost $700,000. Sergeant
What the
said.
hell? 54 days? What was wrong with you, if you don't mind?
That's crazy.
Oh, Sergeant Tom?
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, Sergeant Tom. He was there this morning with us.
Aw.
Him, Wendy,
They
Mrs.
must have
Mack, Carla
they
was
must have
there.
came over at TF's because I
Carla
had to go
was,
to bed.
yeah. Yeah. I was just like, "Whew."
We played a new game that was pretty fun.
What
While
was
we're
it?
on Traveling Fools. Yeah, it
No,
was
what was the game?
the game was called matching game from
Uh-huh.
like way back. And so yeah, I had never remembered it, but yeah, it was fun. You had to like fill in the blank of whatever, the question was. And they were kind of weird questions, like or weird comments. Um to start out with, the very first one was dirty, straight up dirty. What was the first question? I can't remember.
I don't know.
And we all picked Pecker. So it was Sarge picked Pecker, and I picked Pecker, and yeah, and everybody. I think like three or two of the other people also picked Pecker. Yep, we won first. We did, Sarge. We
Tell
did good.
Sherry she is correct. He should be paying me for my feet pics.
That's
That's
right.
what's going on these days. Women are sticking their feet in jello and people are
Mhm.
buying the photos.
Right. Just think if you got a pole sticking through yours, cat, what you'll get for it.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I said Joey came over to Buddy's too. So I guess they had all left Traveling Fools because Sergeant was there, Joey was there, Mrs. Mack was there.
That's
There,
late for
there was a lot
Joey.
of people up. I said, dang, what the heck is 19 to 22 people doing up at this odd hour?
Yeah, that's late for Joey. He must not have been able to sleep.
Yeah, he's funny. He really is funny. Then
Yeah, it was fun, Carla.
Mrs. Mack and Wendy, like they were, you know how I am. I tease everybody that they're country. I said they were talking so country, I didn't even know what they were talking about. And then Joey says, "What's a sandwich?" And I said, "Joey, it's a sandwich." I spelled it for him the correct way. Oh, Lays and Blaze, hey.
What's up?
It was funny. It was nice. It was nice. And then I fell back asleep.
Sarge said 2 surgeries. They removed 8 feet of small intestines.
Oh,
You're
mm.
like Marv when he went through his. He had like, I don't know. I think it was like 9 surgeries he had, or 12. I don't remember, because they had to take his fingers off, and then I don't know if they took them all off at once or one at a time, and then there had to be the whole thing of keeping the circulation going so that his hand had to go in his stomach, and then they had to take it out to put the toe on his hand, and put the plastic knuckle in the pinky. And so then that was another surgery. And that one, I want to say he said there was 9 doctors working on him at once on that
Wow.
surgery, because there was 3 on his hand, 3 on his stomach, and 3 on his feet, on his foot.
Mm.
And they all rotated. I mean, the surgery went on for, who knows, long
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Yeah,
poor guy.
crazy.
I bet you he had those nerve pains too.
Oh, like nobody's business. I mean, he literally had the phantom pains with all those fingers gone and then the
Yeah.
toe being amputated. And I mean, it just was never ending. And he didn't do therapy. His therapy was cross country skiing.
Oh gosh. All
Yep.
right, I'm not going to complain then. If Marv had to go through that, I will not complain.
Yeah, it was amazing. But, he was also a fine specimen. We're talking a logger in pristine condition.
Uh-huh.
If he would have been in his 50s, it would have been a hell of a lot harder for him to recover.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I mean, most people would have just, gave up and went the easy way about all of it and, went on disability. And nope,
Right.
he wouldn't do any of that.
I know that must have been rough for him having his hands placed in his stomach.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's got to
Sewed
be
in there
hard.
for weeks.
Mm.
And basically stuck in bed. I mean, it's not a lot you can
Literally. Yeah.
do. Mm-hmm.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it was.
Poor guy.
Tom's was from diverticulitis. Yep.
I was just
See,
going to say something. Yeah. Wow.
my
That
my
means he had it really bad. That's crazy. Jesus.
see, that Marv was diagnosed with colitis, and then that's when they had him on a bunch of meds that were just weren't working, and so
Uh-huh.
then he went on to the Garden of Life brand, and that was like a huge. It took about, when he first started taking them, it took about, I want to say, about a month, 6 weeks for
Uh-huh.
it to really
Kick
start
in?
making a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you started to see a difference, and it was just amazing what that. It was like a huge turnaround. His doctors were so pissed off at me; they were so mad, but it saved his life. Otherwise,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be alive today
Yeah.
if
And anything
we
with
would
your
have.
abdomen is so painful.
Hmm. It was bad. I was
Mm.
I was scared I was going to lose him, and he was only 36, 35,
He was young.
36. Oh yeah. And so that's when I went, yeah, we're doing something different. So we took him off of all the prescriptions except for his blood pressure medication, because I was worried of just yanking him off of that. I didn't want his blood pressure drop out. He was extremely thin.
Mm-hmm.
He was just, his color was like fucking charcoal gray almost. I shit you not. It was
Mm.
bad. It was awful. And so we started with the meds, and I was that's when we started growing a garden and really getting into it. And we'd already had the vegetables that started coming in, and so we started just going on a strict diet for him, well, for all of us basically. And it
Yeah.
was amazing. It was a huge turnaround. And then his aunt got sick, and she was diagnosed with um, irritable bowel syndrome. But she was sicker than a dog, and she was old. And so then we sent her the book, and we sent her meds.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I mean, it was kind of expensive back then, but not like it is now. And to actually send a bunch of meds to somebody else. But we did it because we knew if we didn't, she wouldn't try it, and then she didn't, she'd die
Right.
from it. So we did, and it was amazing how well they worked. I mean, within a month, she was calling us saying, I feel so much better. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so then his friend, he had a heart attack, and they diagnosed him with Crohn's disease. And so it
Jesus.
was like, oh, geez. So we sent him to him. We sent him the book, and he got the meds. And um, he had already seen what it did for Marvin, so he knew it would work.
Yeah.
So he got the meds, and it was amazing what it did for him. And then he stopped taking them, and then everything came back. His heart got okay. All the other things came back. Once Marvin was on the meds for so long, his blood pressure dropped down to normal, and we didn't have to give him blood pressure medication anymore.
What is it
So
called again? Something of life.
Garden of Life is the
Garden of
brand.
Life. Uh-huh.
And the book that you want to read is called Patient Heal Thyself
Right.
by Jordan Rubin. And it is the book that will change how it will make you realize a lot of things
Yeah.
about how, and nothing of which was on purpose. Nobody realized what was actually going on. I think it was just, trying to get rid of weeds in your garden, and in the process
Yeah.
you caused yourself health issues, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Sarge, I had a best friend who actually just died from Crohn's disease, and she refused to go back and get help. And her intestines were so bad that at one point she went in for emergency surgery, and the doctors opened her up and went, "Oh, yeah, we're closing that right back up." And they closed it up and said, "Yeah, until we can get those intestines reduced, we cannot touch it because it's just everything's going to split
Ugh.
immediately." So they were trying to reduce all the inflammation and everything for her, and they had her on meds, and they had her pretty much where she could have went and gotten the surgery taken care of. And she was like, "Fuck you all, I'm ready to die." And that's what she did. Just,
Wow.
yeah, that's the one that died on me just not too long ago. So, yeah, it can, especially when you're talking about that kind of stuff. And I know that most of it is due to the fact that we've got bad bacteria in our system, and it causes your stomach um, to basically go against you.
Yeah.
You don't have any good bacteria to help you fight. So you need that good bacteria in your system.
Well, Sergeant, we're glad you got the surgeries and you're still with us.
Yep.
Oh.
Mouse in the house.
Mousy
What's up,
Mouse.
mouse?
Did she get a link so I could drop down? Because I can't take
Oh,
this
you can
thriving.
drop down
Vicky,
anytime
hey,
you want,
hey.
honey.
All
Hey,
right, love.
Vicky.
I wanted to come in and
Thank you
say
for coming
hi.
up. I'm glad you
Everybody,
did.
thank you for the positive thoughts. And Gigi, I'll talk to you later.
All right, go rest.
I am.
Okay. Talk to you
Goodbye.
later. Bye-bye, Annie. Oh, Mouse is going to come up. All right, Mouse. We're here. Baby's still not awake, so we're good. I do want to go grab some coffee because I'm out. It'll take me 2 seconds. I promise to hurry. Whiskey gets rid of bad guy. Okay. Okay, talk amongst yourself like about wonderful things. Buddy, you're full of bacteria. I know. You're full of shit, too. Well, shit, I didn't realize I was out of coffee. So I had to make some. Damn it. What's up, Yamaha? How are ya? I have missed your last video that you did. I've been gonna go watch it and I didn't get a chance to. Glad you're here. Mouse, what's up? Mouse.
There I am. Sorry.
Oh, there
Can
you
hear
are.
me
That's
now?
okay.
Yeah. Have
Yep.
my mic muted.
No worries. I knew you'd figure it out.
Well, it's good to hear Kathy's voice. I'm glad to hear she's doing okay.
I know. I shouldn't have pressured her to come up afterwards. I was like, shit, I shouldn't have done that. She probably didn't really feel like coming up. Felt obligated to, so I felt bad. I'm sure she doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I'm glad she got a chance to explain to everybody what is going
Right.
on with it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm sure some had not a clue.
Hey, Vicky.
So how is your day going?
A lot better than yesterday.
You weren't having a good day yesterday?
I made a mistake yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I did, and it's eating at me. Okay, so my sister-in-law, that is the sister of my husband,
Mm-hmm.
was married to a man. Okay, they had 2 children. Both children grew up. And for the life of me, I don't know why this part just evaded my memory. She did divorce him, and he got sick. And after being sick, he passed away. And we'd all planned on going to the funeral. You know, thought that was the thing to do. And we went, you know, to show our respects. I wanted to be there for my niece and my nephew. You know, that's their father, you know. But it was about halfway through the family coming in that I don't know why I'm sitting there, and it just, you know, the mood is weird. It's always weird at a funeral, and there's, you know, he was an in-law, you know, not really close to, I didn't know all of his family. And it just hit me. What did I just do? And I'll put it this way. Okay. Say you pass away and your ex's family comes in.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, you're like, oh, I did that, didn't I? Oh man. Like, oh yeah, that was not kind or cool at all. I should have not gone.
I think it all depends on the relationship that you had with the ex and the ex's family, and I think it all depends.
You know, everything was cordial. That's why I say I guess that's why it evaded our mind, because we didn't really get details of the divorce. Didn't really mind them. You know, that was their business. Still seemed, you know, the brother-in-law, the family, and never really thought about the divorce, or even if it did get ugly. Never even asked ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So there we are, the ex's family, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, like my aunt, her and my uncle were divorced, but you know, when she passed away, she's still my aunt.
Right.
He could have divorced her 10 times. She was still my aunt, even though she was, you know, it was because of him that she was my aunt and they got a divorce. She was still my aunt. She was my cousin's mom.
Right.
So she was still my aunt. I could never.
And I will say, you know, the family was, you know, they were polite. There was nothing actually said or anything, but you could feel with the looks. And that's where my mind, I walked in and the looks from his close family, you start going, ooh, was something wrong? And then it just hits you. Oh my God, I just did that, didn't I? Oh, I'm so rude. Like, what was I thinking?
No, I would have. I mean, depend. Like I said, depending on the relationship I had, I think that that would have been the deciding factor for me. Army vet said, "Okay, we need more information, Mouse. You're leaving the good stuff out."
Like, nobody said anything. Nobody was rude. Nobody brought it to anybody's attention. We all went. Everybody was cordial. It was, it was a great memorial. It just, you kind of felt something going in, and you have to step back and go, "Ew, I didn't think that out." Like, yeah, I didn't consider everybody else that might be there. Just past his kids. I didn't take into consideration that his brothers and his sister and people like that would also be there. It just,
I don't know. When my sister died and my mom died, I mean, it filled half the town. So, I mean, if I would have tried to have been offended of my sister's ex family showing, I mean, first of all, I'd had to try to find them.
right. And I
But
get
even then, I mean, I would have just thought they were coming to be, pay their respects and,
right.
you know,
The way I looked at it, though, I'm thinking, I put myself in that shoe, and I'm like, oh, wow, how would my family feel if my ex and his family showed up at my funeral? Ooh, no, sir. Like, that would
yeah,
not go over. Like, that would not be appreciated. So then I had to step back and go, wow, I need to be way more mindful.
yeah. Now Marvin's ex, if her family was to show up at St. Marvin, oh yeah, that wouldn't be fuck. Let
Right?
me tell you what,
Now
there'd be a cat fight.
her sister,
There'd be
his
one more
sister
person in the
comes
grave.
in. His sister comes in with her kids, grandkids, nieces. Yeah. Would your family not go? Oh,
Hey, Jason, welcome, buddy. I see you. What are you doing? He said he's here.
hey, buddy, get up here. But all in all, it was a good service, and
Yep, I think it shows great character in you to go. Consider, I mean,
that
even if.
was the part I questioned. Like, was it in good character that I showed up? Like,
Oh, I believe so.
I'm the ex's in-law. You know what I mean?
Tom, okay, go feed them critters. Vicky said she understands. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Going, you only think of the person you're going to tell goodbye to.
Mm-hmm.
Or I did, And then, like I said, about halfway through it, I realized, what? That was the only one I considered. Oh, this is bad. We.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know. I now Marvin's a type that shows up at everybody's funeral. That's just his way. He might have not talked to him for 50 years, but he'll show up and pay his respects to whoever's left in the family.
Right.
That's just the way he is. And it could be somebody from my family or my friends or his family and his friends, but he'll make a point. Always has. What's up, fools? Yeah. There's just, I think that, back in the day, that's, It was just a way to show your last respects. And when somebody was dead,
Yeah.
you weren't
Yeah.
supposed to
Yeah.
talk ill of the dead. And so,
It's, I guess it's just really the circumstances. And I guess if it was bad between them, then, I don't know, we were probably in the wrong, but thankfully nobody said anything. Nobody was rude about it.
yeah.
But I did put that in my notebook. That, yeah, you need to think that one a little further through next time.
I went to an ex-boyfriend's funeral that I had dated him for a while after he had broke up with a girl that he was really infatuated with, in all honesty. And he just, I could tell he could never get him out of his mind. So I knew that he was always infatuated with her. And so, anyways, when he died, I went, he had committed suicide over her because she wouldn't take him back. And we'd already been broke up for, I don't know, probably a month or two. Anyways, I really liked his parents and his family. And so, immediately when it happened, they called me and told me. And so I went right to his funeral. I mean, I went and did what I could to be of any support that I could be for his family. So yeah, but it was a little awkward because part of her family was there, and then she showed up there, and it was a little awkward. I had never seen her before in my life, and it was like, this is weird, but I did my part and showed my support, and in all reality, his family seemed closer to me than they did to her. I think they were, they didn't say they were mad at her or anything like that, but they just, I mean, they weren't, they wanted me to sit beside them and, all that. They very much welcomed me in. So it was a little awkward, but I just kind of went with it and, showed my respects and got out of there. Because, I mean, I sat down with my mom and went, do I go to this? What the hell do I do? Oh my gosh, I feel so weird. This is wrong. I shouldn't go. Yes, I should go. Oh my God, I'm going to be terrible if I don't go. I'm going to burn in hell if I don't go. I need to go. I don't want to go because, oh my God, it was just awkward, the whole thing. But I went.
Yeah. That's the way it was yesterday. After it kind of sunk in my brain, I'm like, ooh, now I feel awkward, Oop.
Buddy, you're not blocked.
Why would you be blocked?
Hey, LW. What's up? I don't know. Why do you think you're blocked, buddy? Because we're ignoring. You said Notre Dame or. If you're talking about football, well, I was going to say nobody cares, but fuck, TF's in there, so somebody cares.
It can be football. It's not football season.
Or whatever it is. I don't know. Notre Dame. Whatever that is. Sports.
We should be
something.
heading to baseball right now, right? Baseball season? I think we just finished basketball season.
Army vet, you've never been married? Well. My mom always said stay single and raise your kids the same way. So I can't say that I minded her at all in any way. Since I've been married as long as I have, but that's what she used to say.
Well, Dad always told everybody I wasn't going to date till I was 30. That didn't work either.
Mm-mm.
I think I was on my third kid by then.
Yeah, I already had all my kids before I was 30. Who the hell waits around to do that? I didn't want to keep them till I was 70. You've been deployed since September 11th of 2001, huh? No time to get married. Well, that's probably good. I'm going to tell you straight up that I don't encourage anybody to do it if you don't plan on keeping it. If you don't plan on staying married, don't fucking do it. That's the dumbest shit you can do.
Now,
And not that I'm judging people that get a divorce, because I know it happens and for many different reasons. But I'm just saying, if you aren't serious about staying married forever, don't do it. Don't do it.
marriage
Stop
ain't
all the bullshit.
marriage is not for those with a weak stomach.
Mm-mm. Well, and there, you know, if you plan on having a rose-colored glasses type of life or that fairy tale life, don't get married. Don't do it. And I'm telling you what, you want to talk about the biggest fucking letdown of your life? Getting married will be it if you plan on having a fucking fairy tale life. Mm-mm. No, thank you. Did I miss saying hi to somebody? I feel like I did.
I'm married to Dr. Pepper. I dated Dr. Pepper for a long time.
I'm married to Carnation Creamer, Sweet Cream.
Yeah, well, I cheated on Dr. Pepper with Barks root beer, and that affair went on for a little while. And then I just dumped all soda and went to sweet tea.
I have to make myself. Of course now I 2-time with Ocean Spray cran grape juice and water.
There you go.
I have to make myself. Now I make me a great big jug of it, and I have to finish that in the day. And if I get that down, I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
I think it's almost a skill to avoid marriage.
Well, yeah. What's up, buddy boy?
Hello.
Hello.
You flushed the toilet? What was that noise? Buddy, what are you doing?
Hello, girls. How you doing?
I'm doing
Fantastic.
good.
Am I echoing and shit?
No,
No.
you're fine.
All right. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. Sounds good.
Just
Sounds real good.
enjoying
Al,
quiet time.
what have you been eating up here on the live stream? Can you tell everybody else?
Who?
You're in there snacking. I hear you.
I was eating homemade pizza.
A homemade pizza.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just checking. Gutters, have you eaten today, honey?
I have not.
Well, that's not nice. Mouse is eating in front of you, right?
It's okay.
You're
All
the
right.
only one that caught me. Do you actually have headphones
I
on?
didn't even hear her eating. I don't know how in the fuck you heard that. You know what? Kathy heard it, didn't she? Kathy heard
She woke
it.
my dog up. She woke my dog up chewing like that.
Kathy heard it, didn't she? And she said, "Tell Mouse quit eating," didn't she?
No,
Kathy's the
no,
one
no.
with the ears
I mean,
smacking ears. She can hear that
no,
shit from
no.
100 miles
Look,
away.
you didn't need ears to hear that. That was beautiful noise to the stomach, anyway. Here, look.
I swear I didn't hear her at all.
Well, if you
Did
didn't hear
anybody
that,
else in chat?
your
Well, I
miracle
thought
ears. Here, Lucky. Look, here, get it, get it.
Wait,
Motherfucker.
what did Lazy Days just say? But looks like roadmaps afterwards. Stay
Get it,
single.
love.
This comes after Rhoda Grant called this the second Rhoda Grant on Being right there. The longtime Trump assistant, he worked with Trump since he hired her in
What are you
1987.
listening to?
Cold call Trump organization. Rona Graff testified two contacts he maintained at the Trump organization were for Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels. Rona Graff
Hey,
both
you
stand
know
for
what I
less
should
than
ask?
happening. Earlier today, Trump's attorney cross-examined David Packer, former tabloid magnate and longtime friend of Donald Trump. Let's dive into all of this in my panel. So, Jamie,
Are y'all silent for a reason?
No, I thought you were wanting us to hear something or something. Hey, buddy, did you see where some car went off a Virginia Beach pier and caught
Yeah, that
fire?
that's it drove off the end of it, right?
I think so.
I don't think that was anytime soon. That was about a month or so ago.
Oh, was it? I could have
Yeah, and
sworn.
it took them like all day to find them.
No, I don't think they ever did find them. I think the fuckers left them down there. I would. I go looking for him in spring.
Okay, I mean, no, I did though. And then they had arguments about how to get them back up, and I think there was like 2 or 3 days that they let the rumors float. They couldn't even find them. They had divers go down and find them, but I don't know if they've brought them back up yet, or I'll have to check that out. I remember them asking Buddy about it when it happened.
Oh, wow, it did. Wow, that was 2 months ago. Hell, I
Now,
had no idea.
if you're gonna drive down the damn pier, knock it over, tear the pier all to pieces, and then drive off the edge in the winter month,
Oh,
then
God.
you deserve to sit down there until the water warms up and the current starts settling down.
Yeah, I think it was an intentional act, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, this guy was just he's had enough. He's had shit on. He got shit on at Starbucks is what we were all told around here. Couldn't believe the price of coffee. He used to buy 7-Eleven card, went to Starbucks.
I
Well,
feel
fuck,
you,
I probably
dude.
would have drove off the pier too.
I feel
Yeah,
you.
so this ain't no Sanka.
Yeah, where's my Folgers, bitch?
Yeah, and
Okay.
he took off. He took off with he was shifting gears when he went through the damn rail.
All right, let's watch because I didn't see him drive off.
I don't
there.
feel sorry for people like that. If you're gonna do,
Here he
if you're going out
There
like
he
that,
goes.
just don't.
Here he goes.
But you did the right
He
thing.
hit
If you're
the
down that
brake.
low in the dirt, you did the right thing, sir. You took your own self out. You didn't hurt nobody. You did the right thing.
Again. Look,
Yeah,
though,
that
it's
that, that
sweet.
that was a little bit of ways ago.
And
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
right.
like I said, they didn't get right on it.
Dude, it
Oh,
was
no,
like
they
he
let him.
slowed down. That's what I mean. What a
I believe that his body is still down there, folks. But they were debating it. Seemed like just a week ago. Well, we got to pull the
You
car
wanna
up and get the guy.
you want to go down there? I'm gonna leave your ass there.
There you go. Look. Yep. Smash. That's not that far. Yeah, that
So
was
it just one guy?
yeah, it was just some dude. Had enough. He did hit the brakes. It looked like he thought about it for a minute, but it's too late. Oh shit! Because he didn't like fly off the end of it going 80 miles an
Right.
hour.
He went and he braked, and then he went, and then he braked.
He's like, mother, my sister, the bank account's overdrawn. Yeah,
Oh, I like that. This is so heartbreaking.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, Mal.
Oh,
He was
wow.
coming
I'll
up with
tell
all
you.
the reasons why. He tried
Every
to stop
time-
for his own life.
Yeah.
I mean, that was me getting away from the eggs.
Okay, is this a better footage?
Oh yeah, there's footage everywhere of this. What I want to know is who's up that early in the morning. But see, it's just
Well,
like
obviously not Starbucks making the right kind of coffee. So did they know why he did? Oh no, they don't know why he did it because they didn't.
there's the
they
cops up there eating donuts, talking about maybe
fish
we
him
should
out
get
and
him out.
find
Maybe
out.
Oh yeah.
You got to wonder, what did they do? Like run to the end of the pier and go, well,
They
do we
really
fish
did.
him out or leave
They,
him?
they played stupid for at least, I think it was like a week. Oh, we can't find it. Oh, we've had divers down. No, don't know
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
at.
The current's too
Watch
current's
this one.
too current's too fast. Current's too fast. Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah.
This is exactly what this one looks like. Okay. Oh gosh, we're watching him drive off. Oh, he's driving off.
Yeah,
Oh
watch this
shit.
little puff at the end,
Oh,
like, oh,
look.
Wait,
Oh, whoop. See, hold on.
oh.
Okay. Now look, they're like, do
Once,
we fish him out?
no,
Do
no,
we fish
yeah,
him
yeah.
out?
Like, well, no, maybe in April.
now what they were actually saying was, hey, can y'all see him from here? No, no, it's kind of,
Okay,
I mean, if we can't see him, we won't go get him. So we can't see him
right.
right
Does this
now.
guy have a job?
I think we should just say we can't see the car.
So I'll tell you what, he probably did, but he ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, they don't have to pay him that last check.
Then the media got out there, and one guy said, "This dumbass
Oh.
went all the way down the bridge, pier."
Person found inside car that drove off. Oh, they did fish him out.
Yeah,
Here's a car.
but
It
he
makes you
didn't go
wonder how
that
many
fast.
days they waited.
But he really wasn't hauling tail, you know. It was just like that, man. I was like, banks overdrawn, damn
Right.
kids need shoes. My just got fired. Yeah, I'm going. But
Yep.
it's
Nice
a
of the
shame, though.
to leave everybody high
Well,
and
that's
dry.
just another weak person often doing what they do. I think everybody should be able to control their own destiny in life, you know? I really do.
Well, I mean, if you got kids, you don't. I'm sorry. I think you're an asshole for taking yourself out, but or like I mean, still, no. I think you're
Well,
an
they're
asshole
all
for taking
assholes for
yourself
doing
out,
it.
especially
Somebody
for
loves the
people.
asshole. Let's just
Yeah.
say.
Hey,
Somebody
nobody,
loves
what's
them.
up?
I don't know.
No,
I
not
got a
new
list
channel.
of, I got a list of people times when it's okay to do yourself. When you've been when you've committed murder, when you've harmed a child.
I do myself every day, Mouse. What the hell you been doing?
Do it in. I know
Mouse,
I've
you can get-
there's a list. There's a list that I would let.
Well, there might be a couple of instances where I might assist in the suicide. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. There's a couple of types on my list that I would help out, and I'd say go for it.
Dr. Kevorkian, bless his heart, he tried to do the best he could, but they just didn't take him serious.
Hey,
I know
Pat.
some of the young folks in here won't know who he is, right, guys?
I know. I think we're old enough to remember.
I think he did a service. My stepfather was proud of him. He thought that was the greatest thing that somebody built up because he didn't actually kill himself. He just built this machine, right? He didn't kill nobody.
Well, I think it was he was the one that come up with the concoction. But it was
there's like
it
a 3 or
was-
4
it was
different medicines.
it was discussed with the patient and made available, and when they were ready, it was their decision.
You know, if Kevorkian shows up, it ain't good. It's your last day.
Well, I think you usually call for him, so that's how that works.
Yeah, and he rolls in this big machine, and it looks like some 17th century medieval brain tuner upper or something. I don't know what it was. I thought I had a
I had a
friend in
couple
the dog.
residents that I seen that man, if they wanted, I mean, they were 90 and had every kind of cancer you could possibly imagine, and holes bigger than my fist, and inside of, I mean, it was just awful watching those people suffer. So those ones, I can see why.
Well, here's the deal. I think they do assist you in your time when they know that you ain't going to be coming out of something. I think they do give you a little too much pain medicine and something else. So some Ativan or something to relax you and zap you with some Dilaudid, and they just because because you're already breathing slow, and that's what that stuff does. It, it has a problem with your breathing, slows it down.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes what happens though, depending on what their ailments are, it will slow everything down so their heart don't work as hard, and
Right.
then it actually prolongs the inevitable. It still happens. It's just instead of happening in 4 days, it happens in a week or a week and a half. Or so I mean, I've definitely seen them where they were on their way out, headed. I mean, their temperature was dropping, all the things were in play, and then hospice came in and started pumping them with pain meds and this and that, and they weren't in pain to begin with, but they'll start pumping him with stuff, and then lo and behold, she lived another 2 weeks. And I thought her daughter was going to I thought she was going to sue hospice. She was so mad, and I didn't blame her because I feel like her mom would have died had hospice not come in. But I only seen that a couple times. Usually hospice came in and they were there at really good times that helped that person
I yeah,
get
yeah,
where
yeah.
they needed to go.
I know a girl that her only family she had was some woman that took care of her and all that and shit. She had family up in Cleveland or something. They didn't give a shit. She was kind of retarded. Her name was Charlotte. She loved me to death. She loved to see me at Thanksgiving and shit. So I went to her room one time where she was sick and she wasn't doing that great, but she was still able to look and know that. And I'm telling you, Charlotte was cool. So I played a couple songs. She would clap and she'd go, "I love you, Heidi. I love you. You're my boyfriend." And all the good, nice things, that people say. But anyway, what that woman did for Charlotte, stopped all her. They basically made her dehydrate to death, and I thought that was cruel.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Why don't you wet something and stick it in her mouth so she can suck on something? That might keep her alive."
Well, and see, they have things and that's the kind of shit that does irritate you, buddy, because there's things they have these little sponges that have little pink sponges on the end of this stick, and you
Yeah.
get those wet, and you're able to get their lips wet. And then, even if they're not really able to suck on it or anything, you can at least kind of get their mouth wet a little bit, and so that
Right.
at least it's not so dry, because
Yep.
it is, I mean, you don't know what they're feeling, that they'd like to say, "Hey, gosh, would I ever, if I could just move my tongue a little bit, it'd be nice, but everything's so dry, I can't even move my tongue." So, it's definitely things that you think of when you're taking care of people like that. When the last job that I was at in the nursing home, one of the programs that I helped get going was called Nobody Dies Alone. And that program, I believe, is still going. I haven't checked in a while, but it went for quite a while. And it was basically where, when we had residents that were close to dying and they had no family members, staff members and others would come in, as long as they had a background check and everything, and would sit with the patient or the resident, and so that they didn't die alone. And whether they read them books or they were just there, it meant a lot to,
Well, this what happened to her too. Now, but like I guess like maybe 6 or 7 hours before she died, she sat up in bed and said she wanted a sandwich and all kinds of shit.
Yep.
It scared me. It's like her last bit of life. She was
you bet.
They
she was
do.
all together, folks. And I was going like, what the hell is going on here?
Yep. And then all of a sudden they just lay down and they die. It's like,
Yep.
what the hell?
Yeah, wait a minute. What happened?
Mhm.
But she was a very nice lady, and I do miss Charlotte. She's always been good. Yeah, I got TV on. I ain't even worried about reading the name. Who said that? I know it hadn't been Call of Duty.
It was Carla D. Of course it was. She got you. Carla knows.
Yeah, Carla's good people. I hope she's feeling better. She was under the weather there.
Yes, I hope she's feeling better.
I think she went home under doctor's advice not to. She probably could have used another day or two in there.
Well, Katie K, I didn't realize they were gonna do fucking. They're gonna turn her into a dancer with a pole on her foot and wires and like
Oh,
a
shit.
puppet.
Like chicken wire all around it. That's what I keep visualizing. I ain't seen it because I mean, I guess I will eventually. I have to do something
Oh my
for the
god!
band.
You know, I dealt with a lot of different wounds and stuff like that with residents, but the ones that to this day, I can feel it all the way to my bones. Is anything that has to do with a bone, like if a bone is completely broke, that whole thing of a broken bone drives me insane. Or when they screw, screws or plates into a bone, that whole thing just grates on every nerve I have, and it will just damn near make me sick. Like
I got 26 screws in my left hip.
Yeah, I took care of
I
a
can do
resident
it.
that they did a hip surgery on him, and they left product gauze in the wound and closed it up.
Yeah, Mouse, how's your bed sores, Mouse? They getting better now?
And he was, anyways, that hip replacement, it was never able to heal after that.
I don't know, buddy. You need to come turn me.
I think it's a little too late.
I just watched these new things they have. It's a bed turner, and it's got
Just
got
let the
sheet.
maggots eat it.
It's
buddy.
It's got a sheet on each side that rolls, and you can actually roll.
Oh, my dog's going to sing a song. Listen, my dog's going to sing.
Your buddy. This is what you need.
I caught the end of the commercial. That commercial, he sings, Gigi. This dog actually hates that commercial that much that he'll sing.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Or he loves it so much, I don't know.
Yeah, that whole thing of steel rods and plates and shit. Oh, I don't know.
Speaking of bed sores, I do hope you get better with that mouth. Have you seen a whole lot of them in your life?
Where are you?
I've seen
But you
bed
sure
sores
just got a
big
good
enough.
spirit about it. I mean,
Hey, buddy,
what's
I've
that?
seen bed sores big enough to stick my fist in.
Oh, shit. Well, how would you judge yours, Mouse? What size are yours?
He's about 5'6",
That's a
5'7".
bed sore.
Damn,
Morning and
that's
comes
a
back.
Tronosaur.
He's up to about 130, 140 pounds.
Yeah. Her bed sore leaves every morning, comes back every night.
Yeah, I mean he's working, so there's that. We're
Somebody in one of these chats was talking about a lady with a 22-pound tumor on her ass or something
Ow.
that she got from YouTube. Sitting there too long on YouTube.
Oh, really? I better check my ass.
But y'all get up tonight and check your asses, chat and panel. I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm
could be an epidemic.
going to tell Marvin, you got to massage my ass every night so I don't get a tumor on it from too much YouTube.
Yeah. Mouse, is your husband helping with the bed sores now? Last time I heard, he was kind of up in the air about turning you over and stuff. But
No, he's
Well,
turning.
he'll turn her one way. He just doesn't want to turn her the other way.
remember, let him breathe. Let the air get to it. Let the air get to it. Let the air get to it, Mouse. It's all right.
Well, he gets air, but I don't know. I think he needs medicine. I'll take him in and see what the doctor says. The doctor will probably tell me to cut it off.
But it's nice to know that you did get them treated, and I guess you're on your way to you're on your way to a healthy tomorrow. I guess I'm glad to see it. Well, welcome back, Mel.
Wow.
Wow. But she had crotch crickets the other day. Now, how are they coming along?
No, you were the one with the crotch cricket.
No.
Pretty proud of them.
You got them from Gutters. Gutters gave them to you. And Katie K had a slight itch last night that I noticed, but it could have been the medication.
That's your fault. I blame all that on you.
But this is true, folks. How did you ever get rid of the things in the house that had bed bugs on them, Mouse?
Oh my God, buddy, what are you doing?
It's all right. It's not a sin to have them.
Tell me about your bed bugs, Betty. Buddy. Tell me
doesn't
about
mean
your
you're-
bed bugs.
It doesn't mean you're a dirty bitch. It just means
No, you don't feel dirty because you've got bed bugs. I mean, it's okay.
well, it is. It is. I think I got a couple of fleas in my pubic hair though. There's something been rattling the cage here. Just saying. Could be wrong, but are we busting up on Gigi's channel here talking about? But it's good. Did you get the mattress out there? I know that you were going to call 3 men in a truck to remove the bed bug mattress. Did you get that done? Well, this woman's got the best spirits after having bed sores and damn bed bugs, and she still laughs like it's just so happy.
Knows I can't even sit still long enough to get a damn bed sore.
Well, you get them from nowadays. You get them from the toilet seat, you know. So if you're in there live streaming it on a panel or somewhere in a chat and or sitting on the toilet, you're going to get them. I think that's where you got them. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gigi, but I had to get that out there. Mouse, it's a damn shame. Ain't it a damn shame?
They said it all come from you, buddy, so you're going to have to reimburse me for all this.
And the other thing is, how's your web feet coming along? You know, I'm sorry for letting Mouse's helmets out there. Yeah, she looks like a platypus. She goes to the local pool and shit. She's breaking records with them fucking duck feet. Wow. That's right, folks. You heard it here. But they won't let her come in the pool no more because she has a problem that with cataracts in her eyes, she can't see where she's swimming. How's that colostomy bag to you, by the way? I forgot about that. Hello, Mount. She had one of them colorectal colostomies.
Oh, little bit.
Plays on one today, ain't he?
Nothing like a little shit out the side of you, huh?
As long as everything comes out all right.
Flatty said, show us on the doll where the bed bugs hurt you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, perfect example. But no, they ain't mosquito bites, Mouse. You try to blow them off as mosquito bites on that last live video. They're not mosquito bites, folks. These are bed bug bites, and it's not a sin to be a dirty bitch.
You know that ain't right for a minute. We out here in the hills will eat all the protein we can find. There ain't no bed.
She's gonna try to blame the ticks.
I'm gonna cornrow your hair, dude.
And I'm sorry I didn't get back to your question, Mouse, about how long could dust mites live in your vacuum cleaner?
I'm gonna cornrow your hair.
I'm not saying you're a dirty bitch.
I'm gonna dread the hell out of it. You just wait till July. You're gonna come to, and your shit is gonna be dreaded.
It's all right. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. But anyway, have you untied Queenie from the chain that's tied around the tree, and you still feeding him out of a cup cap? Her. As Mouse said, oh my God, here's the neighbor. And the neighbor came over there and said that Queenie ran through his flowers and smashed them.
Queenie. Why would I name a dog Queenie?
I'm just saying. And you asked him, how did he know? Because he said Queenie told him. So you got to take that for the truth. Is it true though, Mouse, that you did see a rattlesnake last night when we went out to the showering house out there? How much wood do you burn to get hot water there, Mouse, underneath that? They got a pump system out there. I don't know what they do. But they got outhouses and shower houses out there in Mouse's community.
I'm thinking so a little bit. I'm thinking some of those, like pink and purple plastic beads to go in it.
Did you put did you wash your sheets? Did you put your sheets and shit in the dryer there? 'Cause that other bedroom had the last guest that stayed there. They got a infestation of head lice and shit.
Get
You
you
need
one
to
of
start-
those old hair dryers that you can just stick over your head.
Yeah, yeah.
Bake
You
the-
got to kill them with the heat now.
So you're telling me that I've got to get rid of the head lice before I can do cornrows in your head?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
And there is some flesh eating in there. Remember, you told me your son or somebody went to the doctor and had a flesh eating bacteria disease. And you think you got it out of the bathtub or something? You said you had vines growing out the bottom of your bathtub and shit because nobody cleaned it. It's all right though. It's all right though.
Because it came out of your refrigerator. Don't blame me.
I don't go in there. Oh, anything could be in there. Alligators, chimpanzees. I don't fucking know what's in there. But it's a beautiful thing though. You got a good spirits, all the shit that you're going through with the bed sores and bed bugs and all the laundry bill you got to be rolling up there. I mean, it's hard enough not even getting around town because all you got is a bicycle.
That's right. Pink beads in your hair. I'm going to cornrow them. I'm good.
So now why you got to do cornrows?
I just think it would be funny just to have, just to see Buddy's hair all braided in rolls.
But it is nice, a mouse and them web feet though. You can get them clipped.
No, for the better for me to swim with.
Oh no, you were called Aquaman at school. You know you were. Platypus feet. But it's a beautiful thing. But your cataracts, I think, is going to come around. You'll be able to see out of one eye. Have your eyes leveled off yet? No, have they leveled off to where they're not, where you can stand up on Wednesday and see both Sundays? I know you're a little cross-eyed.
No, it's still off. Every time I look at you, it just looks hot. So I know I need to have it checked.
Well, I think you might have Rocky
You
Mountain
look at
spotted
him
fever
and
too.
something gets hot, Mouse. It's not. You don't need a doctor.
No, it's my
Yeah.
vision. I'm seeing something wrong.
So have
Unless
them
you
vaginal
go-
blisters healed up? Have them vaginal blisters healed up?
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit, folks! She's a walking medical miracle here, folks.
Or
She's
disaster.
overcome the worst of worst diseases. And COPD, I guess that's how you spell it. CPD. I can't even say it. I probably got it worse than anybody in the world, but my lung feels great.
Just keep singing.
I'm gonna try, gutters. I'm gonna try to
There
keep
you go. I'm
doing
telling
what
you.
I can do.
That's
But
what- that's what keeps them lungs moving.
Mouse, I heard you were paid some hush money up there in the mountains, so you keep your mouth shut about something with the mayor or some shit. What did you do with the mayor? Now she's hooing. But it's all right. Then, yeah.
I'm living in Chernobyl with the web female.
What's that? Did you honestly though, did you get your cranium drained of that water? What's that? When you get water on your head and shit and it swells up real big and shit and you got to get it.
I'm impressed you knew what the cranium was. I'm impressed.
Well, I know what the anus is too. Or what does that do? Son of a bitch.
You know where that's at because everybody finds something shit to shove in it, don't they?
Well, if they just stay longer, maybe I could get off on that. You know? I don't like them in and outies, you know. Just give it to me. Stay there a while. Buckle in there, cowboy. But you said your head was swelled up so big one day you couldn't get a hat on, and you looked a little
Well, there was one day that I did do a parody of you, and I had so much hair in my hair, so much hairspray in my hair, I couldn't get a hat on.
No,
So
that
much
wasn't hairspray.
hairspray.
That wasn't hairspray. That
Well,
wasn't
it was hairspray.
wasn't
That's why I
hairspray.
know you have to be using hairspray.
One
Yeah.
time I had a friend that had we always wear Aquanet hairspray. And she still wore Aquanet hairspray, and she'd only wear it like if she had to go to work so her hair would maintain, because here on the coast, it'll end up in a frizzy fucking mess. So, anyways, she went to, and she always wore her hair still high on the top, like we did back in the 80s, us girls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she would feather it back and then she'd hairspray it. Well, she was a grocery surveyor. So she'd go survey prices of stuff and then she'd input them into this computer. This was back when computers were actually pretty new. And all that stuff, that's all she did. And she had like fucking 10 jobs. Well, she would, on break time, she would go in her car
A
and
little
she would
bit too
load.
much. She got it right on time. Sorry for the interruption, but I had to laugh at that. That was great. Mouse,
She-
are you draining, baby? Go ahead.
She would load her bowl with pot and then she would take a couple hits before she went back in to finish out her surveying.
Uh-huh.
Well, she'd always bend over because she always worried about the cameras in the parking lot seeing her and she didn't want them to see her. So she'd always bend over and get right down low in her dash.
I love
She
it.
did that and she went, and she did it all the time. But one day she went and lit the pipe. And when she did, her entire top head piece, that piece that's got all that fucking hairspray on it, went whoosh. Her pipe and lighter went flying. She's in her car, fucking shit's going everywhere. Smoke's fucking piling in. She's trying to put the hair out or her hair out. Oh my god, she said it was a fucking mess. But
Oh
she
my
was just down the street from my house, so she showed up at my house. Oh my god, she was so pissed. It really didn't look that bad until we really got to looking at it, and then we're like, oh wait, that's it. Well, it's a little shorter there than it is there. And yeah, you probably need to go in for a trim job. So her hair was short on top for a while.
Well,
But
Mouse,
made it
how's
easier
the
to load a bowl.
Johnsons? How's the Johnsons now, Mouse? Are you has the yellow subsided a little bit?
The what? The jaundice?
Yeah, the yellowing of the skin.
Yeah, sunlight will help that. If I ever get any sunlight.
Yeah, you got to put a tap valve on that head, though. When they going to do that to get that moisture off your cranium?
Well, how's that yeast infection on your head, buddy?
Okay, but you did say you had a boil on your ass if you were taking it.
The boil on her ass is also her husband.
I'll
Oh.
squeeze him in a minute. He'll go somewhere else.
That's right.
She got an
Split it
infection or
open.
some shit. She got irritable bowel syndrome, folks. And they can't do nothing because hers has teeth and it keeps chewing shit up in there. But I mean, I'm just trying to tell you now. But listen to the laughter coming out of this sick woman, folks. I love it. What spirit she's in. But you couldn't tell she had a cleft palate either, could you, with that laugh?
Are you, Kathy? Where are you? Are you within reach of him? Throw something at
She
him.
shut us off. About the time he started talking about crotch crickets, she's like, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah, well, it's all right. Have your eyebrows grew back yet, Mouse? Because I know that you like to shave them off and everything, but they're there to keep the sun out your eyes.
I got 4 layers of eyebrows.
Oh,
Hi,
now
honey, I had to start
What was
2
that
hours
girl's
early.
name?
she's kicking
on,
caterpillars over her eyes.
Orange is the New Black. Y'all remember that movie?
Yes, Marvin
but
loved it.
But I know that.
And
That's the other
one
thing.
girl- That one
You-
girl had like 4 layers of eyebrows because she had been shaving them wrong.
Yeah, but see,
You know,
that's the
the
other
one
thing.
that
She looks good in that orange jumpsuit. How long you been out, Mouse?
You know the one I liked better than Orange is the New Black? And it started with a W. What the hell was the name of it? It was a women's prison.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't remember the name of it. It was a really good one. Somebody's going to say it here in a minute. I think it started with a W. I could be wrong. Orange.
Hey, Kaya.
Thank you, Kaya.
Wentworth. Yep, Flatty was on it. Wentworth.
J.E.
That's a good show.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you'll have to check it out. I did. I had a huge hair. Definitely.
What a kid she was. She was a groupie for Poison.
Oh, I dreamed of it. I'm sure. Oh yeah. I
I
had
just
the big hair. Sprayed
all I
that shit.
remember of
It
the
was all
80s was
perfect.
trying to get your hair back up. Like we did this like 5 times a day. Every time you went to the restroom, you had to stop
Mhm.
and rebuild the tower up there.
You had a can of Aquanet in your purse
Oh yeah.
and the big hairbrush. And then you'd mold it to your head. Whew, whew, whew,
Yep.
whew, all the way back. I shit you not. I can still do it to this day, I bet. If my hair was cut to that style, I'm pretty sure I could, no problem. Used to put like, I don't know, 7 curls on top. You spray the shit out of it before you start curling it. You spray it after each curl, and then you spray it when you're completely done.
And
And then
don't forget teasing the shit out of it.
I
Like
didn't like to tease mine because I didn't like the rats. So, and I've always been, I had to have slick hair in some way. So then when I slicked that shit back, man, it just rolled back like it was a bridge on the top of my head. I shit you not. Like perfect, molded. Yeah, I remember Aquanet was the best tool. And then we got the skinny mini micro mini curling iron, and I could do it even shorter,
Ooh,
and it would stand
I
up even
remember that
better.
one.
It was orange. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That
Get them
fucker wasn't. It
little
wasn't as.
bitty
Yep,
wiggy curls.
yep, and it wasn't as big around as my pinky, but it worked great for my top because I could get
Uh-huh.
that shit super. Oh yeah,
Yeah, get it
it
all
was
frizzed up.
perfect. Yep, crazy shit.
And then they come out with the real fat ones. Remember that? The real
Yep.
fat curling irons. And we thought, yes, now we only have to wrap it twice. And all that did was just kill the curl. It just made it straight.
The best thing is when they came in with the straightener, though, because I'll admit that I straightened my hair with a clothes iron before, so just that getting it straight. Me and a girlfriend tried it one night. It worked really good too.
And then they came out with the crimpers.
Yeah, those. I mean, I liked it, but if I braided it, it worked just as good, and it stayed like 3 times as long as if I tried it with a crimper.
Let's be honest. We tried to get it to do like it did on TV, and all we were doing was just frying our hair, just frying the shit out of it.
Well, LW, that was always a safety concern when you were in small cars and shit like that. You always were like, "Okay, get that fucking thing away from my hair, fucker."
Yeah.
I'm not going up tonight. Sorry.
And
Don't think that
attempt.
none of us ever didn't go through it because we did. A lot of us got our hair burnt. A
Oh
lot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep. It was amazing what you could do though with the curling iron and Aquanet hairspray to cover up that bald spot you might have ended up with from
Yeah.
somebody catching you on fire. So we always did bonfires. So, I always had to be concerned about like shit flying in the air. Because if it touched my hair and it was at all hot, shit was going up and it was going to be my whole head.
Do you remember picking out your going out clothes just how they would look under the black light?
Yeah, mine not so much. I grew up in the country, like where, we didn't go Like we did do dances, but not all that often. So, I mean, mine was we needed to look good, but we needed to be warm because if it wasn't summertime, it was colder than a well digger's asshole, and you had to find some way to get warm and still look cute. So that was always a goal for us to try to acquire, and it wasn't always that easy. It was definitely, but usually by the time, halfway through the night, you really didn't care anyway what you look like, as long, and you didn't care if you were warm because by then you were warm because you drank everybody's moonshine or whiskey.
Yeah.
They had.
I remember we always had to have it was either white on our shoes or white on our shirt. And then that's when we learned that the lighter acid washed pants looked really cool under the black light because, we're talking skating rink and this kind of stuff. They always had a black light. I remember when the virus came out, there was discussion that the UV lights would kill the virus. And I remember thinking, well, hell, no wonder we never got sick in the 80s. Like, we sat under them bad boys nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back then, it was just glow in the dark cool,
Yeah, speaking of glow in the dark, I did the I dyed my hair a few times, and I basically dyed it so much that I was like a neon blonde. And where I lived from town, I had to walk through this dark area that there weren't many street lights. And I would have to what's wrong? I would have to walk through that area, and as I'd walk through, people would know that it was me walking through because my hair glowed in the dark. So they couldn't see anything else, but I damn near lit up the trail on the way home. So they'd be like, "Wow, there's Julie."
Everybody can keep a good eye on you. They can spot you in the crowd.
My mom was so pissed when I did that. She's like, "You're gonna fuck up your hair." She was right. I fried the hell out of it. But I loved it. Oh, I thought it was the coolest thing. And then I realized, like, one morning, I don't know what happened, but I woke up that morning and went, what in the hell have I done? And it was so strange because that next day I had dyed it. And I had dyed it basically like a light brown color back to my natural color. And everybody was like, what the hell? What changed? I mean, because I was so dead set on that color. And I was going to leave it that way. And yeah, it was pretty funny. Well, I guess you know who woke up. I need to.
All right.
I think I've waited too long to actually cut my live stream because now I don't have time to cut it before the 2-hour mark and play my intro. So, well, I guess I don't have to play an intro. So we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
I